I see the type of parent I'm becoming, and it scares me.
I'm Chris in a Mudcats game in Zebulon, North Carolina. Good mythical morning.
Good mythical morning.
This episode is brought to you by the Rhett and Link store. That's right, people. Announcing it right now. It's happening. You can get the official Good Mythical Morning t-shirt. Oh, it's got the cockatrice put in the flames into the air and it spells out Good Mythical Morning. You can represent, people. Represent your mythical beastliness by getting this shirt. Go to RhettandLink.com, click on store. If you don't want that shirt, what's your problem? Well, actually, What I meant to say is you get the Rub Some Bacon on a t-shirt or the Rhett and Link logo t-shirt. Just get your t-shirt on.
May I just suggest that we have built and continue to build a community here. The Mythical Beast Community, Kingdom, whatever you want to call it.
Call it what you will.
And there's many ways to be part of that. But when I see this t-shirt,
The main way you can be part of it is by buying a t-shirt from us.
No, but it's a great way to express, hey, I'm a part of this community. I watch Good Mythical Morning, and, I think it's a good t-shirt. I'm excited about wearing it when it comes in.
Oh, yeah. It'll come in, and we'll wear it, and you'll wear it, and we'll feel more connected.
You know what else I'm excited about? Segue.
Monster trucks. We've established that.
Yep. I'm excited about my son's diving career.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Is this going to be like a bragging episode? My son.
No, this
dives.
This is actually... this could be a cautionary tale, so to speak.
Okay.
Maybe to myself, maybe to you if you're a parent, maybe to you if you're just a person in general. Mm-hmm. Most people are people in general, by the way. Mm-hmm. Put that on a bumper sticker.
Homo sapien.
My son, Locke, he's 8, and we haven't done a lot of competitive sports. And one of the reasons is, we moved out here, and you kind of feeling your way around things. And he enjoys sport, as the Brits say, or sports, as the Americans say. But not so much. He enjoys video games more. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you ask him what he wants to be when he grows up, professional video gamer is one of the very serious options at this point.
Okay.
He's not like, I want to be a baseball player or whatever. We haven't done a lot of competitive sports.
Which tells me that you're already failing him as a parent.
Yeah, right. Well, that concerned me a little bit when he said that. I was like, Locke, you don't want to be a professional video gamer. That's like something you fall back on if everything else goes wrong. That's, it's not something to aspire to. Be a scientist or something. Don't be an entertainer, and we don't need the competition.
That's true.
But
so you decide to enroll him in competitive diving.
Well, they have a diving class over at the public pool that's really close to our house, and you're like, okay, you can choose the diving class or the water polo class, and like Locke is.
So you chose it out of convenience.
Well. Actually, they do...
Another point for your parenting.
They do diving every single day, so it wasn't very convenient. So for 6 weeks, it was every single day from 2 to 3 o'clock. He had to go over to the pool, but it's close by, so it's not a big deal. And I was like, this is good for Locke. This is something that he can build some confidence, and I do think he'll have a natural aptitude for this. But, let's just see how it goes. So the way it works is they have the class every single day. Then every Sunday morning, like really early Sunday morning, they have the meet, which is just the kids from the couple of regions around here come to this pool. And so there's, in his 7 to 8 year old group, there's, like 6 or 7 other kids.
Now, are we talking cannonballs or?
No cannonballs. Cannonballs is not part of diving.
What is that called? Because I'd like to enroll my children in that.
That's called like backyard barbecue fun time diving.
Okay. Make the biggest splash competition?
Yeah. You're actually trying to minimize the splash, that was new to me. Actually, I did know that because I watched the Olympics. You make a little splash. That's what you're going for. But it's like they do in his age group, he's never done any sort of tried to do any flips or any kind of thing. So like a actual flip and landing on your feet, which you would never do in the Olympics. If you did, it would be a big failure.
Whoops.
That's actually one of the things is a flip that you land it on your feet and then a dive and a back dive. Well, anyway, so we're doing this all summer and he's showing some aptitude for it. He's getting like second, third or fourth place like all summer amongst this small group of kids who are all kind of beginning, right? But then they tell us, hey,
he's also hitting his chin on the diving board.
He did a backflip and landed right on the thing. But then they're like, oh, hey,
that's aptitude.
This Saturday, they're having the big meet where they bring in kids from 5 different regions and they give out medals. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be good. Let's just go let him be a part of this. He's going to learn what it's like to lose. You know,
you didn't tell him that.
No, I didn't. I'm thinking this.
Okay.
I'm like, if you can't get the top spot when it's just your pool kids, you're not going to get the top spots when they bring everybody in, right? And giving out medals and stuff. So anyway, Locke is like, I want to be good at this. I want to do well. So I take him over to the pool ahead of time. I take him over there and I do the father/coach kind of thing. And I sit there and we go through it. And he's got a great attitude. I'm not forcing him into this. He's like, I want to be good at this. I want to stay until I get it right. So I was like, but this is great. He's got some attitude about this, a good attitude. And so we practice. I'm like, he's getting pretty good at this. I mean, and then all of a sudden I start my mind goes to all these places. I'm like, he's going to be an Olympian. You know, it's like we're out there at the pool and he's been diving for 5 weeks and he's doing these flips and stuff. And I'm thinking, we got to get him a Speedo. You know, we're going to have to go to London or wherever they're going to be.
Get a sponsor.
You know, yeah, right. Yeah, Speedo sponsors us next week. And I'm freaking out a little bit on the inside. I'm like, then I'm thinking about those parents that I see at the Olympics and thinking about how they get all into it. I'm like, hold on, just.
Oh, yeah, like the viral video of the gymnastics parents that are like,
It's just like that. But then I said, hold on a second. He hasn't even won anything yet. This is just the big meet day, you know? So
big meet day.
We go out there. He's got to do 3 dives. He does the first one. I'm like, well, great job. That's the best I've seen you do on the front dive.
Golf clap.
To give him some good scores.
Okay.
He does the back dive. I'm like, wow, that was really good. And then he does the front flip. He gets a 6.5 from one of the judges. 7 is the highest score you can get. I haven't heard a 6.5 all year long. And so then I'm like, hold on a second. He might actually get a medal. And by this time, I've got the camera out, and I'm like filming everything. I'm like that dad. I'm like, give me a smile at the camera. And I'm
like down at the water?
I'm becoming that parent that I always used to make fun of. And so then they say, and they give 3rd place and then 2nd place. And I'm like, well, he's not even placing. And then they said, and coming in 1st place with a score of so-and-so, so-and-so, Locke McLaughlin. And then it's just like, I'm like, what? We won? And they're like,
you fainted?
No, I didn't faint. I probably didn't even do that. I just was like, had the camera up on him. I'm like filming everything. I'm like up there at the scores table with the camera. I'm like in Locke's face. I'm like, well, how do you feel, son? You know, I'm totally into it.
And all the other parents are like, get this wacko out of here.
And then they say, your son has to be ready for the huge meet in Long Beach.
Oh.
The next level. We thought we were done. We're going to the next level. And so now I'm really thinking about, do we want to commit to this? I mean, is he going to be good at this? Or are we going to be like on camera at the Olympics one day? And then I start thinking, well, maybe I don't want him to be good at this. Maybe I should sabotage this.
Yeah, because you don't want to be that guy in the viral video. He looks like an idiot.
Right.
And that's really what matters here.
It's me.
It's
It's me in my life.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
You know, I guess I'm with you in terms of not being a great parent. I have not, well, we did some competitive soccering back in North Carolina, but yeah, like I said, things have kind of slowed down with all the transition. I have not enrolled my kids in anything competitive. I think the main reason is because as a kid, everything competitive that I did in athletics, I absolutely hated. Like, I remember playing t-ball and being in the outfield, and they would put me in left field, where the ball never goes, right? That's left field? Or is that right field?
Right field.
Right field. Right field is where the ball never goes. That's where they put me.
Yeah, because lefties.
I remember literally praying to God when every person came up to bat.
I hope it was God.
That the ball would not be hit to me. That's how anxious I was. And I could catch the ball. I couldn't hit worth a crap, but I would crowd the plate so much that they would bean me. That's the only way I got on plate all year.
That was bold, though. That was bold.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I got to get on plate. This is the only way I know how to do it. But I would pray. How pathetic is that?
Pretty pathetic.
Even in soccer, which we've already established that I was a star.
Yeah.
At that, I would pray that the ball wouldn't come to me, or if I would kick the ball and it would go the right way, I would be like, yes.
Really?
Yes. And I just had so much anxiety. So now with my kids, I think there's a proclivity to keep them from competition.
Good word.
Because I don't want their self-esteem to be damaged in the way that I felt like mine was.
You don't want them to be bifurcated.
Yeah, bifurcated. That's exactly what I'm saying. But you know, Lincoln really likes baseball, and I mean, Lily doesn't really like the competition. We actually did basketball too for a little bit.
Yeah,
and Lincoln didn't want to play basketball when they said he had to wear shorts. He said, I'll only play if I can wear pants.
Yeah, like warm-ups.
And he's 5 years old.
Right.
But I don't know what it was. It was just something weird, you know. So, okay, you can play in pants. And he was like, no, I'm out of this.
He wanted to look like he was warming up the whole time because it catches everybody else off.
I'm not even trying.
Hey, I'm not playing. I'm just whoops, you know,
laying it up. So I'm proud of Locke. You know, maybe I should get my kids into some sports.
And let me tell you,
overcome my anxieties.
I'm not looking to sabotage my son's diving career. For those of you who don't understand sarcasm, I always have to clarify. I'm sorry because I just can't take it.
But you got to watch what you get your kids involved in. Yeah,
but you do have to think about the natural evolution of this thing. If he is really good, if he does have this aptitude and this proclivity, as you speak
like for
of.
Lily, I mean, I didn't really want her to get involved in dancing because, I mean, what's the logical conclusion of dancing? It involves a pole and it doesn't involve a playground. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. So, I mean, have you seen these kids dancing and shaking their booty? It's like a freaking club.
It's a little inappropriate.
So, I mean, no offense to you dancers out there. That's just my perspective as an overprotective father of a daughter.
The Speedo, the diving Speedo is a little bit flashy, too.
I don't want to do that either. I mean, I think she should, you know, she's playing piano, and she could do that competitively. I'm comfortable with that.
Here's where I'm landing on this, and then we'll wrap up, is I was so happy. I was so proud as a father to see him succeed. His coach picked him up and put him on his shoulder, and Locke gave this number 1, and we took a picture of it. And it's just this moment in history, and I was like, I suddenly found myself going from, I don't want to be that dad, to, yeah, we're going to Long Beach. We're going to cross the competition.
That's love, right?
Talking trash about the other kids.
Talk trash about the other kids?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did. When the other kids screw up, I'm like, yes. And my wife is like, be quiet. I'm not going to sit next to you anymore.
All right, let us know in the comments, what are you involved in competitively? Or if you're a parent, how did you decide what your kids should be involved in competitively?
We still need your suggestions for the Wheel of Mythicality so we can figure out what we need to do.
Here we go. Try to get the last word.
Well, that will be easy to do.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we love you.
And this is the ending.
And sometimes you're just gonna wait so you can get the last word. I'm not gonna let you get the last word in.
Nope, but
goodbye.
I'm still talking.
Hasta la vista.
Okay,
love you.
But
come back next week.
And one more thing.
I mean tomorrow.
Also, I'd like to tell you that you're special.
If I just make a noise and never stop, then there's no way that I can't have the last word.
There's no. It doesn't even have to end. We can just keep going and going and going and going and going. Thanks for watching.